Welcome to the Thinking Green News Moment. I'm Chris Schneider. Today my guest is Mark Schneider with Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Chris.
Well, we're happy to talk about all of the environmental efficiencies that you're offering at Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning and the environmental benefits that they provide for consumers. But before we start talking about that, give us a little history about Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Well, Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning is the third generation heating and air conditioning company, family business. My brother and I are we're partners in the HVAC business now and are running it. We took it over from my father, Mark, as well, and my grandfather Leo started it back in the 1930s, I believe. So, we're really happy and excited to be offering some of the green products and especially the geothermal systems that we are these days.
Well, let's talk more about geothermal, but before we do, we're talking about the 1930s, and think about the efficiency changes in just gas-fired heating that's taken place. What kinds of efficiencies and what kind of benefits are there for consumers today?
To upgrade, I mean, we're still replacing a lot of oil furnaces and systems that were 80% efficient when they were put in, and after years and years of operation are 60 at best or 50% efficient. And we can upgrade them to the high-efficiency gas furnaces that are variable speed, so the ECM blower motors are 80% more efficient than the old blower motors, and we're getting 95% efficient on the gas. So. And they're stages of gas. Instead of always 100,000 BTU output, they may have 60,000 BTU output for first stage, second stage 80, and then 100 if it's 100,000 BTU output if it's 20 below and you need that. But they've done a lot to tweak these things to get the most efficiency out of the newer products.
So good time to replace, but if you're building a new home and you want to think about really being environmentally sensitive, then geothermal is an option that you provide.
Yes, it is.
And what types of systems do you offer?
We offer, you can have geothermal from different loop fields. We have to have a loop field in the ground, so it can be a horizontal. We have a machine that we're doing our own horizontal boring, so instead of having to dig up the yard and put a trench in, we can dig down and be underground 20 feet down and pop up, just like the utilities companies use to get underneath the roads with their utility lines, and put in a horizontal system in that fashion and not create such a mess. But then we also install vertical systems, and we can put systems in ponds, and so we have a variety of different loop fields. And then inside we'll have a forced air system. We can have geo with in-floor heating, so boiler system, and all our systems are capable of providing domestic hot water or assisting in that. So we put a de-superheater on our units so that about 50% or 40% of your hot water needs will be through the geothermal system as well.
So a viewer that's not building a new home and has a reasonably high efficiency furnace, what about maintenance issues and keeping the system in good environmentally friendly conditions?
We really have a lot of our customers and promote keeping the systems clean and eliminating some breakdowns or at least reducing your chances of breakdowns. But you can increase your efficiency of your existing system 15 to 20% by having us come out, go through it, clean coils, check the heat exchangers, clean the burners, and just get everything cleaned up and ready for the season that's coming up.
You've got a lot of ways for viewers to be more environmentally friendly, and so thanks for being involved in the heating and air conditioning business. If people want to get more information, how can they contact you?
Our phone number is 608-782-4035, and then our email, our website is schneiderheating.com, www.schneiderheating.com, or mark@schneiderheating.com. And I should add that there is also the tax credits on geothermal. There's no cap on those. So there's a 30% tax credit right now for the next 5 years. And even upgrading your furnace, there's a 30% tax credit. So it's a great time to we've got some help promoting these energy efficiency systems.
Great. Thank you for your efforts, Mark. This is
Thank
Chris
you.
Schneider with the Thinking Green News Moment.